prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on Earth.
Sportsters.
And we're live here on Lake Effect Radio with Night Shift.
Hey.
James and Gary in the house.
Yes.
I know you were fascinated with the other James that was walking through the hallway.
Great name.
I know.
Great name.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I might know a James.
Yeah, well, thank you for having us back. It's always
no
Yes.
problem.
It's a pleasure for us.
It seems like it's dwindling. We're coming up now. We're minus another guy.
Yeah, it kind of got so.
He's
It
with
happens.
us, but he's
It's
had
in
other
spirit.
things to
We
do.
were talking a little bit earlier, though. It's been a
It's been
rough year on the
crazy.
band due to just health reasons. This one, that one, and as you mentioned, you also everyone we know got caught up in it. We took a little bit of a break, and Gary had to go back out, but Hay was still here. We started rocking again, and I think we got 28, 30 more shows to put on.
Nice.
We try not to do the back-to-backs because it can really get rough with the guys working.
Yeah.
You know, at 5:36, we're supposed to perform from 7 or 8 o'clock till 10 or 12. It makes it kind of rough, but
Just
I'm
makes it
excited.
that
Looking
long
forward to
day.
it. It's long days.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd participation's really been getting.
Been great.
It's on an upswing. Gary knows more about that. I'm not a computer whiz. Who, what, where, and when? How many likes? Who did this? How many views? And leave that all up to him and run the page. So go ahead, Gary. What do we
We've
got
been
going?
getting there. We've been getting up there. We all got, what did we do? We did like over 1,800 reviews, and then engagements for over 1,000. So
Nice.
that's good. We've been together for almost 6 years. So, but
nice.
yeah, we're we come out for 2 weeks and then we're gone for a month. And I got to put, hey, we're still here. We usually take January after New Year's. We usually take January and February off. It's cold. You got the football, playoffs
Yeah.
going on. After Christmas, nobody has any scratch on them anymore. So they don't really want to go out there if it's 30 below. So we kind of.
Which we got a few of those in that
Right.
period of time.
Yeah,
So if
let's
you,
do that.
we'll do some, possibly, if the time is right and everything falls in place.
No, I gotcha.
Now we're at the Shore Tavern. Kelly and Gary own it. And
Good people.
good people, great place, great crowd down there,
Oh, yeah.
great people. The staff, oh yeah, please.
Put it on a
But,
little more higher.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of great people. A lot of my old friends are down there, and it's like deja vu. Oh boy, here we go again. No, it's a lot more calmer, but we have fun.
I gotcha.
So
Nah.
you want to go to a good place, you go
Tavern.
there. Yep. So
We've been
the
blessed
Shore
to-
Tavern used to be the Dry Dock.
Just on the people that we've met, situations happen, and the
Nice.
hey, Gary,
Just kill it.
charging Gary's
kill
phone.
it. No, just kill it. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
sorry,
It
Gary, you're not
happens.
here. I don't know.
It happens.
It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last one down the road.
Yeah, that's right. I was mentioning we're pretty much blessed on the family of musicians that we have come to know, and a lot of great performers from Ohio I met through Gary, because he was well connected back in the day. And situations can happen in any band at any time. Once again, we had to our drummer with his position where he's at work, can't make a few of these states. So we have to have someone else to come in. And these guys are just great
We
with us,
always
you know.
have somebody in line, and they're always there for us.
I'm always asked, show up for this jam, open my night here, go on the west side, go out here. And, I mean, Gary says you hold your own. These guys are pro players, right? The big dogs go out there. Some of the top blues players in Lake County perform there. I'm not intimidated. I can hold my own, but you know what's going to happen.
I like to do it because I like challenge.
That's it.
And you don't know if you can ride the horse unless you jump on.
Yeah.
So
True.
jump on. If you make a mistake, so what? You're learning.
Yeah.
So that's the way
Yeah,
it
you get
is.
thrown off. You know, you get up, you dust
Yeah,
yourself, you
dust
go,
climb
and
back on, you know.
yeah,
We
And I hope it's the same horse.
had
yeah. So maybe not at first. Maybe you know, give me one or two.
Yeah, I can get punched around a little bit, but you know, it makes you really get a hold of yourself and step up to the plate.
Yeah.
So
Fair
We
enough.
had been Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for rehearsals,
Yeah.
and Gary just sent out something. You know, you practice at home, you come to rehearse. Know what you're supposed to do. That doesn't always work.
no, it doesn't, but it drives you nuts at times. you
So,
know. But people are busy, you know, and they can't do this thing.
I didn't bring it. Forgot to. The song list is definitely gone. We're out of control now. You know, we got about 60 songs, and we never get through them, even in a 5-hour show.
There's more there
And
that
then
we
we got
know.
page 4 or 5 now, changing it up with a little more rock. You know, Motown made us. That's what we're noted for, the dance band, blah, blah, blah. And then we're picking up a lot of Skinner now. We're doing Alabama now. We haven't got into Chicago on Three Dog Night. I need some more people.
I
But
know.
we're staying in the same curb lane, staying in our alley, shall we say. And it's
I don't want
it's
to
challenging
get
sometimes.
Too
I don't want
Like
to get
the
too far out of
garage
the lane,
sound.
but
Yeah.
we have a lot of fun. That's the main thing. People laugh and enjoy us. I mean, and then when they come up, wow, you guys, you know, I really did this, or you really did that. And that's what it's all about. You know, we're never going to be rock stars. We're not going to go on a circuit and tour all that places, you know. We're just having fun. Blend in where you fit in.
Yeah.
And now
Very much.
some of the smaller pubs now are getting in contact with me, so we might be going back to that. Not a Punch Palace. I'm too damn old. You know, you hit me once and you call a 911, I'm done. But, and so scary. But people are people. That's the main thing.
Yes.
We did
It's
play for
true.
a crowd a couple times before, and it got me over that shell, shall we say. And it was a large biker crowd, and I went, whoa, these guys are off. You're safe, man. Nobody's going to bother you at all. Do your thing. It was pretty nice. Gary was out there. Well, matter of fact, I looked it back up a few years back. I found it on one of my lost, put it in a computer, and you forget about it, but you know it's there. Now you scroll through it, and after so many thousands of you just get lost. We found it.
Right.
We found it was very nice.
I understand that.
You're looking kind of tired, buddy.
Huh?
You are looking a little bit tired.
looks
you know.
Shift for you.
Just need a
Looks
lot more
fine.
coffee.
It looks fine.
Caffeine.
Yeah, coffee. Makes the life, you know,
Right.
the world go round. Mm-hmm. You guys probably know that makes your lives go round too every once in a while.
Yeah, there's times
Every once
that
in a while.
That long, you know, work shift and band practice and need to cram that to get through that.
we you know, when we're down maybe for a little bit for whatever reason, I have other projects I do, and then there's sometimes I call up Jim and I says, man, am I getting tired? But I enjoy it. It's my,
Yeah.
it's pushes me, so it's passion.
Then every once in a while you get that liquid courage.
Yes,
To sort of help
right.
you with that
Yeah.
kick.
You get that
Right.
surge and you go at it. The other day I had the opportunity. The house was empty. I put it out there and had a couple phone calls. Tyrell and a few of the boys, Bad Boy, Billy, Chad, and that. I cranked up and brought out my Marshall. It's just big, you know, thunder and lightning. We got a Supersonic 22. I bought these newer tubes and put in it. Oh yeah, and I was playing between 4 and 6. Gary can tell you couldn't even walk in. How'd that story go when you heard me rock and you come in?
It was ridiculous. I opened up the door. It was like a wall of sound. I mean, you couldn't even walk through it.
I'm going to call the cops and file a noise complaint awful?
No.
Or
No.
I'm just going to go
I
and
wouldn't
just
mi-
not
I
forgive you.
I don't know how he sat in the middle of all that, but I love rock and roll. Of course I do. And I love it loud. And I love thundering bass, you know. But I'm always told to turn it down. I was told to turn it down again last Saturday.
Yeah.
And the person I was playing with, Sean, he says, you'll never have to worry about me telling you to turn it down. I said, okay. Well, then I got told to turn it down.
No.
So it's an inside joke. It's funny. I don't care. But when I go out, when we're playing outside, well then,
Loud as
Then
loud.
knob just
as long as we, you know,
creeps.
I don't want it to all come out in just bass, but
But my excuse now, I just every once in a while I might be old, but there's metal down inside, some tools, some mud vein. Yeah, here we go. And I'm not really good at it, but you make the squeals and all this vintage stuff, boss pedal. Now, Gary, what I'm trying to do is my excuse is I was almost as loud as this really wonderful band that rehearsed the time that we were up there at the Cove, and when I walked up,
that's Zaza.
my pant legs were puffing. I had to walk out, and I mean, what was the name of that? That was
That was Zaza.
Zaza.
He was up there rehearsing. for
They
the
were just
Christmas-
rehearsing, right?
Yeah, for the Christmas.
And it was like they
show.
were playing for the big audience because he had this really cool guy on a big soundboard like you wouldn't believe it. It was just that wall.
He used to run sound for Foreigner.
Yeah,
I think it was.
ran sound for
Yeah.
Foreigner. And these boys, they're excellent performers. Let me tell you what they can play.
Foreigner or
Oh my
Warren?
God, can they play those guitars? Oh, he's good. Got a picture with him and Gary. But anyway, that's why I went back to the house and I went, let's see if I can I can get the drapes to move. And I'm only on 6. I only popped it up to 9. I never put them on 10 yet. My Supersonic's never been over 6. I don't want to blow it up. But it says it really works good 4 to 6, and then you use, you add an old Boss pedal to it. Something you just gotta hit. Make that
See,
thing scream.
I understand that when they put the sound system in this building.
Yeah.
That, what you normally, like, when you walked up from that, it's like maybe 20, 30%, whatever, of what it could do.
Right.
Yeah, one, like, that was what, March of 15? Up here during spring break, go put that, Drunken Lullaby up, go and try to turn it up to 60%, just for kicks.
Yeah, if you have the
That
if you have the horsepower, you try to see what you can.
60, 70-ish,
Yeah, right.
and you really felt the bass in the floor.
Yeah. Well, that soundboard they were using, Zaza was using, which was the Coves, but they got it from the Grand Old Opry. And it's nice size. I mean,
It's old school, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's quality sound, and that's why we, over the years, keep trying to upgrade. Don't have all that money to buy all. Don't worry about the name. You blend in where you fit in. You go
If
where
it
your wallet can
sounds
take
good.
it. If it sounds
Yeah.
good, use it.
Right.
I don't like that loud distortion on it, and I bought everything to make everything quiet. The Boss thing, a little bit of fuzz.
Yeah.
When we're playing out, nobody hears it. But when you're at the house or we're together and we're working on stuff, you hear that little shh in the back. Silence. That's what you want.
Get the stuff that functions that'll last.
Yeah.
Right.
Ish.
Yeah. And
Not to
lightweight,
be
we're getting
fancy.
older
About your
now.
life expectancy, so if something should happen to you, someone else isn't going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Trade it off.
I'm telling you, if for an example, I had from a few years back, old school Gary had, I put it on a scale outside the back of the van because this stuff is heavy. One box for a monitor was 60 some pounds. The other one was 58 pounds. This box with one speaker in it. Old school.
Who? Mine?
Yours.
Oh, those monitors were the old monitors and that for easy crossing.
Bulletproof.
Together.
Boy, you could,
Yeah, things are huge.
they're huge.
No, I
says,
understand
how
that.
did I pick these things up? One in one hand, one in the other.
That was what 2 years ago. One, they brought in like a cabinet, like that big, that wide, that deep, and that they had wheels that we all was 4 or 5 of us carried that up from shipping and receiving up here. Had to walk it in.
We had a thing, we used to call it a pig, and that's where all the amplifiers and all the processors were at. But that thing, oh man, it was ridiculous. I mean, trying to get it stood about this high, but the handles were down here, and that even made it, top heavy. Like, it was
I
about,
get it.
I would say about 300 pounds, 275.
Yeah, that stack that had to be good, like
Oh,
150.
yeah.
Well, recently what we did is, with Michael Soap, of course, financed it, just went out and bought them. We bought, they're 98 pounds each, brand new. We used them one time only, in the Parkiness garage. I ain't lifting them things again. 98 pounds each.
Jeez.
Don't want to lift that kind of weight. I don't take my Supersonic out for the simple fact, well, it's got the dual speakers and it's got a little bit of weight to it. I don't want to bang it up either. And my Marshall's just too big to cart around. I just don't. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But here, we're going ultralight and it sounds good. You can pretty much get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
You can go elaborate and just go absolutely over the top.
We have the equipment to go loud if
Oh,
we were
yeah.
outside. Yeah, it's all in the garage, but we do have the equipment for it.
Oh, yeah.
You just pick and choose if you want to use
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
Exactly, and that's why it's still sitting in the garage.
Yeah, for the moderation of, well, we want you guys to be very noticeable,
Right.
aka bring the good stuff.
Right.
Well, if we go back to this, Gary hooks us up. I really want to go back because we weren't that loud. And this campsite out there, they're party. They really party, and they like it loud. And we did okay. A few of the younger crowd complained. The older crowd naturally blend in, but we weren't loud enough. We didn't do this, we didn't do that. And now I'm thinking, let's see, in that one box that we got, it's about, what does it come up about here on me? Arm length, just like what you have there. 4,500 watts stacked here. The other one was for you seen it. I don't even know how to work it. Big cabinet, got night shift on the side, big bulky wheels. In one power, I guess we got it. And then we've got double sets for the monitors and the mains, plus I got the other 2 big ones out there. So if they wanted horsepower and really, be kind of loud, still won't compare what's down at the Cove, though. That old school stuff has got to
love
be
it.
unbelievable.
Good soundmen down there, and another place that's really great. Pete's a
Really
nice
good,
guy.
Trey.
Owns half of that I got in Geneva on the Lake, I think.
Yeah. And just to keep you up, little buddy here, Gary, he popped one of his speakers. No,
Yeah, I popped it. Yeah. I was practicing with Sean, and I knew something was wrong when we were at the shore because we were all jamming, and I was thumping on it, and I hear from there. What was that? Then I lost power a little bit, He probably thought I turned down, and I turned a leaf or something. But anyways,
Or a cable came out, half out or something weird.
but anyways, it popped. But I'll have one in there in about 2 days.
I was telling him, well,
Waiting for it to be shipped, huh?
Yeah.
I want him to get JBLs in it.
Yeah.
But then we're talking some serious money for the mat set.
For now.
I know that the ones we took out and I put in my Marshall ordered those mat set 125As or whatever they were, and the wiring that went with it. Of course, you get what you pay for. At that point, you get what you pay for. It's not one of the here's $100 to put a speaker in. Nah, bull. You got some good stuff. You're gonna pay for it. That's why I don't want to take it out and break it. I get clumsy. get tired at the end of the night wrapping everything up. I want to go wireless. Buddy of ours.
It's
No,
just
it's
that
not.
huge thing.
Yeah,
is-
but there's nothing like wireless.
yeah.
I mean, it's-
And then they can do it from the laptop. They can do it from the phone. Just everything. Chuck Schillings was turning me on to it. He's got some nice toys.
Well, that's that Eagles tribute band I ran across over there. Is it late June, July, and that? They have a big giant stack cabinet with all wireless.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sounds not bad for wireless.
You mean everything's wireless?
Oh, you know, it's just that
Yeah.
little adapter thing plugging in the end of the guitar, and that you got,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, we've got
this
that.
little card that big and that with all,
You know how many times I fought my cord on that guitar?
Twisted.
Yeah.
I tripped over the monitor and went down on my back. Great stage show. My doggone guitar was up there and I went down.
We're grabbing Gary, but he's holding that.
I'm holding my guitar
He's got that
straight.
Hofner up there. That's his baby.
Yeah.
And Gary got one, and I was over at Ron's house for drummers, and I had him order me, and it was what, $170. Really good. But what I did find out, and I got to get Chuck to take care of it for me, and that is, I got this American-made Strat I picked up, used, 1996. Beautiful guitar, great sound, American-made. But when you plug it in, he was saying, my other ones got this updated stuff put into it, and you know, my air clapping, and you know, da from 1 to 1,000 dB. Well, I don't even know what the hell's in it. You just turn it, and boy, it just talks. But the plug has to be probably changed onto it. He said because there will be just a little bit of difference. Now you might get away with it. I did get away with it when we were playing at the. I can't remember where at first time I took it out. I don't remember where it was at.
I don't know.
Didn't notice it, but when I was sitting at the house playing it and running through that supersonic, and then I could hear you hear that eerie sound, and you start okay. So I picked up my other Strat that he just done, which is another nice one. Plug it in, no sound, no nothing. What it is the apparently there's something inside that's not quite touching somewhere all the time. On the adapter that goes in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He warned me about it. He says, well, Jim, it might not. You know, the newer ones, you know, I got that 50th anniversary of the reissued on the other Strat. You tell I like Stratocasters. Yeah, just,
I want to say one thing. It's my birthday today,
I know.
and I want to thank everybody on Facebook, all my friends, dear friends, for giving me birthday wishes that you did. It really put a tear in my eyes. Geez, oh man, I have so many friends, you know, people and that.
I was hoping he was
pleased.
going to do that.
Yes.
Just for this.
And to my former wife, it's her birthday too, Holly. Happy birthday, Holly. So.
Here, I'm going to turn the mics off for a second so you can hear something.
yeah. I knew about it because we have quite a few birthdays in April. My sister, you, Ron, April 1st, you, one of the kids, the 10th or whatever. Yeah. So the only reason I found out, I went on, he says, look this up, and it says Gary Kern's birthday. Happy birthday. You know?
Yeah.
Put on it.
I can't forget that. No way.
It's really good.
Yeah. That would be sort of a bad thing, like
Yeah.
even myself. And
Yeah, nope.
I hope this year you hear good things or better things or even more good things and better things about the night shift. Hopefully we can finally put together a few of the things we've been working. Hi, Gary.
Happens all the time. I'm not.
Never.
or people just want to call you, say happy birthday
Happy
since you
birthday.
said that.
Yeah.
What are the other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't bring him a cake, send money in an envelope. Cash is always good.
The what?
Bring money, no
Yeah.
birthday cakes.
Yeah.
Cash.
Right.
$1 for every year. Oh man, I can't even afford that.
Or depending, sweet water gift card.
Ooh.
There you go.
There you go.
Something that's really useful.
Yeah, that's right. Simple is always good.
Yeah.
Always good.
Shoot. I'm just hoping, we get more active, which we are. It's another We play next week, and then we're
Yeah.
off a month again. Then towards the middle of May and that, we're busy. So
As I pick up the phone,
That's
I
when
was
things
Plank Road. I
pick
got to
up.
call Billy back at Plank. And I got some other connections going on around Vine Street and Willowick area.
I told him I
my
wanted-
neck of the woods.
Yeah, well.
I told him I wanted to take it a little bit easier this summer.
Well,
Have a
last
couple
summer he told
weekend-
me this was it.
Yeah.
And I lined up a couple of good bass players.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to fill in for him.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, I don't want to go this month, so I want to spend time at my thing out here in the campground, and I'm going to do this. Okay, fine. Then this booking came. He got 4. I got this one. He got that. I got this one. This one. This one. This one. Start. Whoop! There goes June. Look at July. Ding, 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 ding. August. Ding, 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 ding.
I
ding.
got there last year, Labor Day weekend. Oh, Memorial Day
Memorial
weekend,
Day.
and Labor Day weekend.
Mhm.
I didn't have a weekend off.
Sheesh.
Constant move.
It keeps him young.
Yes, it does. I don't want
Yeah.
to slow down. I really don't.
I feel you.
I feel if I slow down, I don't want to slow down. I won't slow down.
Definitely, you might be a little bored with yourself. Do you have enough hobbies lined up to sort of keep you, the mind?
No, not. I
Two?
have a hobby. I have birds and that, and parrots
Yeah.
and that.
Ooh, got some
And,
beautiful birds.
Yeah, but I can spend time with them. But I love music. I like the excitement. I love playing, and meeting new people all the time, and other musicians. Met
It's
a
a
couple that were
camaraderie.
really good.
Yeah.
It's just a commodity. You know?
Right. It's
Pretty much.
everything. It's everything. I feel at home.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, that would be.
We haven't seen you at any of our shows yet. From you said you might make.
Well, Geneva. Especially depending with Vine Street, Willowick. That's, literally
That's
in
his
my
domain.
neck of the woods.
That's his booking places out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's depending where it is, that's
Mm-hmm.
5 or less
I
away.
pretty much take care of the east.
I haven't. I really haven't pursued booking that much because of
takes
Gary
care
and
of
what's
the
been
West.
going on either.
I go
Once we get
in-
on the phone, it's go
I
see a
go in
couple.
for we kind of laid back because this is a month that I have to be checked again. Cancer Wednesday.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
And then I get checked next week for my heart. But it's the other thing that gets me worried in that.
We keep saying prayers for you. So
But
Yeah.
I'm strong spirited.
he's beat the Grim Reaper 3 times, and it's some power up there. It sure the hell ain't me. But
Yep.
I don't want him to go nowhere.
I feel ya.
Because
Yeah.
this is nothing.
Wouldn't be the
sneak in.
same.
No.
I'll reserve a spot.
Definitely no one else.
They got enough rock stars up there. They don't need him.
For one. 2, you would lose your partner in crime.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy. It's amazing how the two of us actually met.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And I went over to the band room. He was with Richie Luther, showing me some moves. He said, "Come on down, I want you to hear this." And I walk in, here's this goofy-looking guy playing the hell out of bass. So I caught the show a couple times. And some things happened, and I said, "Gary, I need your help. My cousin had a stroke. He can't perform anymore. I mean, he just can't." And took the binders off him. "I want to hear this. I want you to be the same." Then as we get talking, I lived on Brooks Boulevard. He just was up around the corner from me.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were kids.
When we were kids, didn't know.
We might have seen each other
and
once.
we never hung out. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like karma.
Pretty much.
I was hanging around with bands at that time, too. I mean,
Yeah.
Canteen. Although at that time, bands brought girls. And
Were you a mod
and
back
all
in the
that.
day or a greaser?
I was a greaser for a minute.
He was
and
a
I was a
greaser.
mod.
And he was a
Yeah,
mod.
pretty
Was it
much.
New York Minute?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to sell any of that out or that. I have to say that it was fun. You'd wear your horseshoe cleats with your 3/4 length leather jacket and walk down the mall or your clank, clank, clank chains. That was a good time.
Gary
But
had to have the one with the 2-inch boots to make it taller.
Yeah, yeah, the Beetle boots, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the buckle, yeah. But we used to wear the Saratogas and we used to spit shine the tip of them.
Oh, jeez.
Thank God he started playing guitar and learned how to
Yeah.
play a bass after
Really,
that.
I got a lot of experience in that. Hung out in Collinwood and out, those places and that.
Yeah.
He knows where not to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got to share this with you. I don't know how far we can go with it, but I went down to buy Fedora. Our lead singer,
Okay.
Johnny, took me down there. About Lori One, and anyway, I'm sitting in my car. It's raining, right? I'm against the curb, legally parked, talking to the boys on the phone. This gentleman comes over and grabs hold of my door like he's jumping in. He didn't stay there too long.
No. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful.
I said,
Wow.
whoa.
Yeah.
It was a pretty rough part of town on that side, but people are people. Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's going to
change.
happen. It's going to happen. It can happen anywhere.
No, I've been there, done
Been
that.
there, done
Yeah,
that.
that's what I mean.
Some sketchy places.
Been there, done it.
Play football in a certain city that, at the end of the game, when we're on the bus leaving there, they're throwing tomatoes at you. That's when you go and realize, yeah, it's not going to ever be a return trip here.
Well, good thing about the bands, they don't feel like the old school, like if you've seen like on the Blues Brothers and that when they come out, you got that chicken wire up there and throwing bottles and stuff. Man, are you kidding me? That must be some weak ass bottles because we thrown beer bottles before. They don't break like that. And then if they did, man, I don't want that glass and stuff coming on my guys.
It was probably they made them,
Show.
for the movie, show, thinner, blah, blah, blah. Or I thought they used sugar and whatever to form them for movies.
Oh, really?
It was something a few years ago I was reading, stumbled across it randomly. That it's like sugar and whatever that they used to make sort of glass out of that breaks easy, that it looks like it is, but it isn't.
Nah. I don't think I'd ever want to play in a place like that,
No.
No. Music's keep me alive. A lot's going on.
Or depending, having the law chase you is,
Don't run from the law. That's so stupid.
especially from that movie from the Blues Brothers. A lot of cops, a lot of cars were sacrificed
Yeah,
in the movie.
Yeah.
Actually, we did, Gary and I haven't got John up to speed on it yet, but we actually played a few of their stuff that, and it sounded fairly decent. Really did. I went, that's pretty good.
I'll tell you when I changed, really, is when the Raspberries and the Hullabaloo, the Utopia and that, I was pretty much in love bands and that. So when I saw like the Raspberries and other bands like that, Damnation of Adam's
Adam
Blessing, that I was in. So that was a touch of the other side on me.
I knew the band, but I knew of the band, didn't know anybody in it. And we're performing somewhere, and Gary, that's the drummer. Adam's Blessing. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's cool. And Gary introduced me to another friend of his I got to jam with. They actually, he was on vacation. They called him on the phone, told him, you guys just went to number one. Gary calls him Johnny Rotten. What's his name? Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. He was with, I think it wasn't Warren. They came out with Sweet Cherry Pie. And I don't know what the whole story was, but Johnny was on the beach in Hawaii with them. And they got the call that it went number one or something. And I heard that they didn't really want that song to go out, that they didn't really care for it, and they went out and boom.
There it is. See, you never know. And the first time I got introduced to him, Gary introduced me to him. He was sitting over on the one side. We're playing at the winery, had the tables over there, night shift, And I just, whoa, an honor and a privilege. I mean, I got to get up here and put him on the drums.
Great drummer.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
It's good.
Great
Yeah.
It's hype for me, It's like, I don't know. It's just a hype. I really enjoy it. I don't know, these guys are phenomenal guitarists or phenomenal singers or whatever. It doesn't make any difference. I enjoy being around them, observing them, listening to them. And they're people just like us, that's all.
It's true.
You know, and keeping the music alive like you're doing it again. Thank you so much and what
Yes.
you've done up here.
Oh,
Bringing up
definitely.
Keeping it
local
going.
talent here
Yes,
and
keeping it
there.
alive, pushing it.
It's great.
Well, you guys keep it alive also. Without you guys, we would be stuck with Taylor Swift
Oh, Lord.
or Justin Bieber.
Oh, Lord.
I know. I
Don't go
just
down that road.
I took the two worst roads, or that Rebecca Black.
Taylor Swift reminds me of the way she dresses of the 60s. Back in the Beatles era with the makeup and sometimes...
I
she
could
had the-
see that.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely London material.
Except when you listen to her music, that's more just auto-tune and crap.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not real.
Yeah. I never thought of it that way. That's
No, it's
true.
not real.
60s.
When we bought things in 60s, it was the album. It was the art of the
Yeah.
album. Now you buy something on the internet, and if you don't have it backed up, guess what? You lose it.
That's
And I don't
true.
like that. I'd rather have a crate with all my albums in there. And,
But actually, the local scene's actually bringing back vinyl.
yes.
It's sort of been a thing, past
Well,
2
it's hitting
years.
big.
People
It's
sort
getting
of.
big now. It's getting big again. And
Yeah.
I'm really surprised. I'm not surprised because there's really nothing out there. But even the kids in their 20s and that, they hear the older music, mainstream or retro.
Yeah.
Wish we were born in those
Yeah,
days.
we've heard that a
And I
lot.
says, and I'm glad I'm not born in these days.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of
can
vinyl
actually
coming
second
back,
that.
what's going to be really good, as I believe, I have one of the first albums from the Small Faces that came out, and I believe I got my first album from Hendrix over on Brooks. And I don't know, I think I was dumb. I had one of the Beatles ones where they got like a chunk of meat in their hand or
Yeah,
something.
it's a baby guts on
I don't
yesterday
know
and
where
today.
it went. It's like he's a Beatles.
He's-
I got to give it to him. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I'm a Beatle. Well, you
Vinyl
know
You'll
coming
that.
stumble across it eventually.
Yeah.
It's just
It's there.
because you're looking for it, you can't find it.
Yeah.
It'll just randomly pop up some random time, and you're going to think, "Oh crap, there it is." I learned that over the years.
Yep.
Every once in a while, when you really want it or trying to find something, it just disappears for that unforeseen, dumb, random time.
Just
It just
let it
pops
rest.
up.
Or you go out and you buy something that you thought you lost, and when you come
No.
home with a new thing, you find it sitting on the chair.
Or in a box upstairs,
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I forgot to pull it out of the bag. Damn.
Right.
Well, Lori was talking with Tyrone's wife and Joey Piles. You can tell there's guitar players in the house when you open up the dryer. Either at least they're clean. It's like, I don't know, probably no. I didn't play today at all. Still got a couple picks. I don't know what it is. They're everywhere. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
Well, you sort of need them to perform,
I don't know.
It's just that, thing. Because not many people, they like, those little clips you put on mics and that you line them up
Right.
and that. Everyone just likes having them in their pockets.
Yeah.
Now,
true.
Yeah.
I was was informed, you need to start doing this. And I mentioned it to Gary too. When you go out, you've got your good guitars, Wallimer, fairly good,
Mm-hmm.
and keep them with you. But Gary and I don't want my guitars carrying around if I leave them sit out in the heat. Are you kidding me? If we bring them in wintertime, we hate because take everything out of the van, have to bring. Oh my god! So,
Well, not including cold temperatures,
Oh yeah, it's hard on the
ice, whatever.
And again, we were told by, I believe, for argument's sake, we perform on this level. Rock with guys that perform on this level. Yet they look down to us and say, wow, the two of us get out there and wipe them strings down, clean them up and put them back. Old school.
Yeah, that's what we get told. Wow, you guys are old school.
And when I'm rehearsing a lot and playing a lot, And thank God for Chuck at Arrowhead. I buy a lot of strings. We place them every 30 days. A lot of guys say, you can hear the difference. I buy good strings. I ain't cheap stuff. But when you're playing, I cut down this last month or so, like I said, when I had a break. But normally I'll be on the phone and he'll call me and I got the chance. 1 hour turns into 3 or 4 hours. I put the backtracks on and just roll with the big boys, trying to get better, imitate them the best I
It
can.
goes fast when you're playing like that.
2 of us did
That's
that one
true.
afternoon.
Eddie Van Halen said he jumped on his bed and was playing his guitar when his brother went to work. And he came back. He said 8 hours passed. I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah, it can happen. I'm no Eddie. Ain't too many Eddie Van Halens out there.
It's funny.
And we did look up, and I've been studying. Gary's helped me out. And the structures, how to actually compose a song, and everything we want that over, putting the hook in it. There was a lot more to it than I thought, just strumming a few chords, which we always have a tendency, we're starting to do 3-chord wonder songs because everybody and their brother knows them. I'm like, okay.
But they're good songs.
A lot of stuff we play have way more than 3 chords in them and a different, Motown beat to it. But we'll see how that's going to work out. We're still just having fun. You guys need to call the radio station. I didn't hear anybody call and complain about him yet. Not one phone call came in for you yet.
I know.
Well, that's sad.
They need to be fired, and I know.
Usually
Sure
you get
happens.
somebody, one heckler comes in and asks you about
You get a
something.
lot of them fired up in that, calling, hey, you.
I know.
What are
Especially
you doing?
today's technically my blame day.
Oh. He's got the blahs going out today. Well, I'm glad we can come up and keep you company for a little bit. I always
Yeah.
enjoy your conversations.
I know we have such in-depth or randomish that link to things, and it just flows.
And nobody gives you compliments or attaboys. I'm giving you one for all that you do for these outside ventures that you have outside of here, helping people. And what you're doing, well noted. Well noted.
Mm-hmm.
It's
doing a
like
great
you
job
guys
keeping up.
helping us. Coming in, talking, promoting things.
Mm-hmm.
The so on so forth, putting in the time,
Yeah.
energy,
Yeah, it's
And
always
the big
enjoyable.
giant pot of things.
There we
Mm-hmm.
go.
I just come down to that anymore, just synopsing it down to the big
Mm-hmm.
giant stir pot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just by
Because
chance,
it true is.
Yeah.
just by a slim chance, did you have anything left on any of our recordings or a disc up
Yeah.
in your machine yet?
That I was pulling that up. Now when I was sitting here typing on this.
Put out our hit.
So we got
Outside.
Cold Outside.
Yeah,
let's-
that's a number. That's a number one caller all the time.
We get-
play out.
And you wouldn't believe the amount of people that actually know the song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's the winery. I don't care if it's on Geneva on the Strip. I didn't care if it's out there. Support your local. And not too many bands can really imitate. We try it. We're working on it. Let me tell you,
We
Funk
don't.
49
We do
by the
fine.
James Gang. We
We have
Love
fun.
it.
We have
But,
a lot of fun.
A lot of fun with it. But the majority of the people that, when we mention Cold Outside, the way we present it, and then just kick right into it, and they're singing right along. Now, there's what you lead singer on the spot, but you better know the words because they're singing it and they know it.
Yeah.
They know this song.
Yeah.
I remember that or mention Men Are Hella Blue, and they go, oh my goodness, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or even go
Remember
back,
that?
remember the old Nike site.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking people over 50,
Yeah.
and the younger crowd wouldn't know who the hell you're talking about. But it make
It's
look at you, we're
true.
just smiling, and that's great. I
Yeah,
got to
those
see
were
them.
good days. Those were. They were like good days. I mean, they were.
True.
You still have Menor that's doing the concert thing up there.
That's wonderful.
True.
You do have bars that are still supporting music, live venues.
Yeah,
best they
the
can.
music links down in Manor on the Lake.
Mm-hmm.
The Rib Cut Off in Willoughby.
Well, Pete Finch, really good drummer. We got to get back with him. He's filling in for us. He's performed with us before. Really good drummer, nice guy. mentioned something about that. And he'll get with Gary that if we'd like to go up there or do something, and he's helping us out. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, that's the way it works.
I'm always venturing around there.
Mm-hmm.
Just for, kicks, giggles. Not really the funny thing is, every once in a while now, past 2 years, know a few people that are playing, like, this one this hour, this one the next hour, that you could go and jumble in between the two different stages.
There's a
And then,
bar up there during happy hour. It's like $1 a beer.
crap. What
I don't want
was
to.
it?
I know who it is. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm allowed to mention it. Or
Whatever.
Mulaney's or whatever.
Oh.
$1 a beer happy hour. I'm there. Missy
Yeah.
says, what time was it? I says, I think it 1 to 4 or something. I don't know. But I said, geez.
Not believing that Ballantines across the street from them,
Yeah.
that they have like singer-songwriters they bring in.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's on Thursdays. I don't know if it's a weekly thing or every few week thing.
That's a nice place.
And that.
I'd
I've
like
never
to try
been there
something
yet.
like that, but normally we rehearse on Thursday nights. And a lot of these guys we know, Greg, for example, CPR, nice guy, great, just we like him. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I call him in a heartbeat if I'm in a world of crap. And if he's not booked, he'll be there. And he's the type of guy, you just pedal it, I got you. I mean, he's been doing it 30 years. He's a drummer too. I mean, but he's been down there at going on 3 years for an open jam night. We go down whenever we can. We try to show up for him.
Yeah.
And he had some heavy hitters come in. Joey Hall showed up there. I'm not saying that we're all that. We showed up there. Of course, Bad Boy Billy and I, we just take off. Met some interesting people down there. And that other couple that hosts the radio AM show, I believe it is.
Wixie.
The old hippies, They,
Wixie 1260.
Yeah, they come down there quite a bit. And they know Billy, and he's been around, so.
No, that isn't them. I mean, that's not Wixie. Wixie was down there at Ferrante's, the owners of Wixie, and they saw us play, and they liked the music and that. So
Still the
I
biggest
said,
thrill.
well, that's pretty cool. Radio station
I think
that
our
sponsored
biggest-
the Beatles.
Biggest thrill as far as having fun and not realizing is when the owner mentioned that the inside crowd, and they had a large crowd. Good days, bad days, like any other place, but this place was extremely busy. But the crowd that was on the inside, that's before I was told you need to turn it down a little bit, just a little bit. They came up to the glass and were coming out to hear, because they recognized the songs that we were doing, the melody. And that was really like, okay, just turn it down a little bit, you boys are fine. Can I give a freebie out there?
No.
When I know 3 bands that will no longer perform at this particular place that I'm talking about, and the owner tells you 1 time, tells you 2 times to turn it down, and you don't plan on going back. Done. They don't ask 3 times. They got a noise ordinance out there, especially if you're outside. 9:30 you will be done. And they will not, I was almost going, well, I don't need a meter anymore. I just talk to them when they're, how far away. Is this up or down? That's all you got to do now. Point your thumb up, turn it up, or, thumbs down, turn it down, whatever you want.
Yeah.
It works out good, but we pay attention to them. Then when you have the owners come in and tell you crank it up, and we're so used not to cranking it up, I'm in heaven. Yeah.
You don't
Get it,
even
Gary.
ask no second time and that. Just
you don't have
go
to
and
tell me once. Crank it up, man. Oh, Gary, you got this? He just goes. It's a true story.
Yeah, it is.
We did get a little out of our realm when we were jamming about our friends up there, Jerry and Sean. And I'd mentioned turn it down a couple times. And and then you get hyped up,
Right.
Once in a while, you just have to feel the thunder.
And it's
True.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, freedom.
do me a favor, click that thing. See if we can get the
Yeah.
boys to hear that. That's us, a couple years back?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
About 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for keeping it.
No problem.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
You're doing it good.
This is a local music spotlight on Lake Effect Radio. Night Shift Band, Cold Outside, and Johnny B. Good.
Well, my world used to be sunny, and jokes used to be funny, but now you're gone, and everything's turned all around. Well, my world used to be warm, and there never was a storm, but now you're gone, and everything's turned upside down. And now it's cold outside, and the rain is pouring down, and the leaves are turning brown. Can't you see that now it's cold outside, and it's all because of you? 'Cause there's nothing I can do to make you love me. Well, my world it used to be sunny, and jokes used to be funny, but now you're gone, and everything's turned all around. Well, my world it used to be warm, and there never was a storm, but now you're gone, and everything's turned upside down. And now it's cold outside, and the rain is pouring down, and the leaves are turning brown. Can't you see that now it's cold outside, and it's all because of you? 'Cause there's nothing I can do to make you love me. And now it's cold outside, and the rain is pouring down, and the leaves are turning brown. Can't you see that now it's cold outside, and it's all because of you? 'Cause there's nothing I can do to make you love me. 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 Hey, thank you. Hey, Scores, a place where you can do practically anything you want.
Oh, yeah, we want to thank them for letting us come up for rehearsal. The best time to try out all new equipment. The sound guy to make us sound better.
Johnny be good? Johnny be good? All right, Joey, ready? I'm ready. Johnny be good. Go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. All right, Jim, give it to him, baby. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. His mother told him someday you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around. And you play your music till the sun go down. And maybe someday your name will be in lights. Saying Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. One more time. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around. Hear you playing music till the sun goes down. And maybe someday your name will be in lights, saying Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good.
For you guys. Lori's got some questions for you guys.
Oh, this
What's
ought to
that?
be good.
What have you been up to? What any new music that you guys were working on, and where you guys are playing?
I said that.
I know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
We have a lot of
I-
events coming up. We've got about 20 more gigs
Yeah,
to go.
about 20 more gigs we do have.
28, no.
Oh, yeah, week after next.
We've dashed and that starts a little bit slow going.
Yeah, right.
Going back down to the shore.
Sure. Yep.
We got Benny Vito's coming up. Then we got the wineries coming up. We got Ferrante's coming up. We've got playing a couple times at the Cove coming up. We've got the Yankees in Geneva coming up.
Like
probably
our-
be back at Plank Road coming up real
Yeah.
soon. Billy will get back to me.
You want more information? Look at our
Facebook page.
Facebook page. Night Shift, the Night Shift band you have to play,
Okay.
and it's got the
Where we're
Knight's
at,
head
what
on
we're
there. And check us out.
And new
And,
songs, we have done a couple melodies before, combining songs which can interchange and actually go into the next one.
Right.
So here, just recently, we've been working on some Queen tunes.
Yeah.
So that's
gonna be
It's
interesting.
gonna pop. When
It's
We got a lot of Queen people up here.
It's
Yeah,
coming together
it's
really
coming.
good.
It is.
And I don't want to spoil it, but
No.
yeah. When
Something
it
to
comes
find out at one of your guys'
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
And some of the crowd, we kind of don't do it too much anymore. Sweet Caroline, #1 hit, especially around the right week.
Yeah.
I'm flattered that we're capable of having such a variety of and selections to do. And like I mentioned, this last sheet on the newer songs that we're doing, doing more Skinner, pulling in some more Stones, trying to get back, even looking at doing some Yes. I mean, I don't want to get out of my lane, but I want to, especially with Gary here, he's an old-time rock and roller.
Yeah,
Or do some rock candy for him.
60s.
Scream for me.
Yeah.
Like Gary pull his vocals out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a
Artful-
few songs that we've been working
Artful
on.
Dodger.
Newer more up to date, shall we say? I'm trying to
I
get it.
gotcha.
So what are you going to do in the summertime?
I'm going to come see the night shift down in Geneva.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'll come see me if I book us down there around Willowick Lounge, the Stage Pass, or
Oh, for
what is it,
sure.
Mug Shop.
That's in my neighborhood. I should be.
What's the other one? There's like 4 or 5 right down Vine Street. Vinyl Arcade was
Yeah,
just
the
down
cabin down there.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got the. What is it?
One right off Vine Street near Lakeshore Boulevard.
Probably the cabin.
No, it's just
No?
something.
Sports.
Yeah, Vinyl Arcade was going to play down there. I don't know.
I have to look.
I'd have to go up and down the strip. I don't know. I don't know. I just.
Yeah, that's in my neighborhood because I live over there near that stoplight near that Walmart. Over there.
Big
so,
event coming up.
Oh, in Madison?
No, in Eastlake.
Eastlake? Oh,
yeah,
all right.
right there on the tail end of the Eastlake / Willowick border. So
Right,
was
right
this? He
there.
says Vine Street, all that Willowick.
right on
It's
it.
like, yeah, that's really like right there.
Right there.
Right.
Good enough.
Depending, it's like 5 minutes, if not, maybe longer, depending stoplights and if it's busy that day.
Right.
Well, if we don't come back beforehand, we had a big push. The owner of the Sunset had called and talked with John Ivory, our lead singer, or Johnny Night Shift, we call him. So, and she wanted to know, can you play this date? We bring the books in. We start writing down who's doing what. Nope. Well, what date are you available? He goes, well, this date here. Last time we were there with Chad Ely and friends, oh my God, we had a blast. One of the, ate, drank, sang, played, met new people. It was just, we're
Great
looking
place.
forward to doing it again. It was a long afternoon, but we loved it. Okay, what are you looking up there, baby?
Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Lori. Hi, girls. Are they listener? Jalen. You out there?
Okay.
Aaliyah.
They're watching.
No, probably.
That's the one bad thing with since we're not using live stream anymore. You have to create an account to log in,
Yeah.
get to the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
Bad misfortune.
Yeah, it's a pain, but she must have just got in.
You'll
because-
have that fixed.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is at the time over the summer when live stream, because that was like the tail end of like April last year, found out, we're doing away with this like 5 days after the 4th of July. But we'll have the option, but you have to pay us $600 and with that and other things. It's like, yeah, we don't got the $600.
Yeah.
Bad misfortune.
Yeah.
Like this summer, we kept it just on the
Rode it as long
edge.
as you could.
Kept it on that edge of still in the black, just barely, but not in the red by the end of the summer.
You did good.
When you have $87 to your name, I think it was just on that line of just enough,
Just
but
enough.
not too much.
Right.
Well, I wish you all the best to continue on with what you're doing and keep pushing it, bringing your bands in and supporting these people and your own personal quests that you've completed over there. That's you're a busy man. You're a busy man. I like that. That's proud of you. Keep up the good work. And
Definitely
listen, I
you
want to get
guys.
home. You need to get home. You're going to be back, and this man will rock and roll with us. We can sit here and yak all night. Didn't bring the instruments up. That's okay. Maybe next time out the gate. But he's got to get this place locked up. Get out of here, and you'll be here at 7. So that means you got to get up at what, 5:30 a.m.
I'm normally up by like 6:20.
Okay, 6. Then get to sleep a little
Ish.
bit. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
Yeah. It's been every once in a while that happens.
Yeah.
That last minute, oh crap, I slept through my alarm. Oh crap, it's a 7:0 or 7:20 moment.
Why is it you always go, shh, just 5 more minutes, and 5 minutes turns into a half hour? When you do that, shh, just give me 5
I know.
minutes. It's like,
That really sucks when that happens.
and you run like a mad dog in a meat house. You're gonna, come on, I gotta go, we gotta go.
Literally.
All right. Well, God bless.
Sure.
We love you. Thanks you for having us.
We love you,
problem.
everybody.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Thanks,
We love you,
everybody
Jeremiah.
listening, please.
Keep you up your crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna try.
Good night,
crazy
everybody.
loudness.
I'm going to go have my birthday beer.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We can't keep him tied
I
up.
was watching that, man. You're still
there
in
it
here.
goes.
Watch what you say, buddy. Hit the button.